What's good, Tampa? Today, we're going to talk about Austin and I going to the opening night at Amalie Arena. Lightning game. It was crazy.
That was wild.
Then we're going to talk about what's happening for Halloween week. Excited about it. So much going on. And we're going to pump this city up. Boop, boop. Then all of a sudden, we want to talk about some current events today. We're going to talk about the backlash for Dave Chappelle and Netflix.
What the hell?
I know. We got to figure this out. But then we're going to break down the trips that we have planned for next week's podcast. We're going to do that without sugarcoating because we know we don't want to hear any lies. We want to hear what's really good. So guess what? Buckle up, Tampa, because here we go.
Welcome to the What's Good Tampa Show. What's Good Tampa Show. This is where we talk about all things Tampa Bay and beyond. Coming to you from the Gimmick in Ybor City, here's your hosts, Austin and Sean.
We're live in it. Almost live.
Yeah, we're getting there. We'll be live before you know it.
Jeez.
You know?
So we got straightened up by our producer, rocking this new way of life. But what did you think? So let's get right into it.
Okay.
Amalie Arena opening night, raising the banner.
That was quite an experience. You know, it's one thing to be the Stanley Cup champions, but it's another thing to kind of experience it live, and kind of have that. The atmosphere within an Amalie Arena is just unbelievable. You can't really explain it unless you're there, but like I said, the electricity is just unbelievable. And the production that the Lightning put on, it's like...
Hockey is a way of life in Tampa. Even though it's 75, 80 degrees outside, inside that ice, it's 55 degrees and ready to rock.
Which is crazy. I grew up here, and I don't ever recall, hockey, being a thing, or, no Little League kids I knew played hockey. But, people love the Lightning here, and it's something to see, I got to tell you.
Well, shout out to Dave and Julie for hooking it up, man.
Yes.
Wow.
Dave and Julie, thank you so much. What an amazing experience. We were lucky enough to be put up in a suite and got to see the whole show
it's
or the
the
whole
best
game.
Seats in the house, honestly.
Yeah, it really was. It was right behind the goalie, front row of the suite, and it was just, you get that royal treatment, and then it was just a fun game and good company. It was great. So shout out to Dave and Julie.
Yes.
And they are part of, I guess we're kind of calling them our first sponsors of the show.
Oh, exactly. Well, and they actually, Dave has Goat Coffee, which if you're going to drink coffee, you might as well drink the best.
Yeah.
Goat Coffee, making it happen.
I love it. I love Goat Coffee and their logo. Very, very cool.
Very cool.
You can check them out probably at Goat Coffee. I'm not
absolutely
I probably
Instagram Goat Coffee.
I should probably know that, but
and we're gonna have one of them on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I love that idea. So definitely check them out. Thank you guys for supporting the show.
Now, how is the Lightning doing? Do you know? I'm a fan of the city and a fan of hockey, but I never grew up as a Lightning fan.
I know, and it wasn't until about 2 years ago I really started paying attention. But so far this season, it hasn't been a great start. I know that, but that's okay. We've done that before and bounced back. I'm sure we'll bounce back. But yeah, like I said, the production of the Lightning is just, it's something you got to see if you're visiting Tampa and there happens to be a hockey game going on. That's definitely something worth checking out.
Definitely. And actually, after the game, you had to bounce.
Yeah,
and me and Dave
what happened after the game? Y'all were getting wild.
Dude, it was just...
they were dancing on the bars.
Man.
It was crazy.
Dave knows what's up. We went to Slap Shots. You ever been there?
No. How was that?
Dude, it's awesome. It's like a dive, but not. It's power packed.
Really? And that was after the game? Was there a lot of people there celebrating?
Packed.
Yeah. I guess they weren't celebrating because we lost.
No, but I think it was celebration of hockey. And one thing, too, is Pittsburgh traveled well. A lot of people. Hockey's a big thing.
Yeah.
And so, they traveled well. There's a ton of Pittsburgh fans
There's a ton of Pittsburgh fans in Tampa. I think Pittsburgh is one of those places that just around the country, generally, there's tons of
New York.
Pittsburgh fans. Yeah.
A lot of Giants fans at the Bucks game, I'm sure, myself. And no, but it's true in baseball, too. Yankees games sell out because there's a lot of Yankees fans when they play the Rays. So
Yeah. Well, again, thanks Dave and Julie for inviting us out. That was an awesome time, and we definitely recommend checking out a Lightning game. Speaking of sports in Tampa, the Buccaneers won over the weekend too, and I don't know if you probably didn't watch the game because you're not a Bucs fan.
I watched it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Most of it.
Okay, well, Tom Brady threw his 600th touchdown pass, and Mike Evans threw the ball up in the crowd, not realizing it was the 600th pass. They said that basically one of the coaches had to go over and like negotiate getting the football back from the guy.
You know what? He said $30,000. I took
I think they ended up saying that football would have been around $150,000.
Really?
Yeah, or up to $500,000 for that football that guy had to give back. Would you have given that football back?
I mean, yeah, for a price.
$500,000.
I'll tell you one thing. I say, you know what? You can keep the money, but the gimmick could sure be on the map. I want gimmick banners in that stadium if they want that football back.
Yeah, Tom Brady, you need to come in here and do an autograph session.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I was shocked the kid gave the football back. He probably felt like he had a lot of pressure on him to give it back, but
man, what can you do under pressure? Come on now.
Yeah.
But no, let's get into this week because I mean Halloween's a big week anywhere across the country, but in Tampa it's huge. I'll start. So A is for art. Fitzy, actually, you've been there before. I think you've actually done some shooting over there, right?
Yeah, I did the first couple when they started this event, and it's actually really good for artists like you.
Yeah, I'm bringing some art up there. They reached out and invited me, and I'm like super pumped.
What else is it? Just like an art show? Or what else is going on?
Well, it's
there?
a big costume contest.
For
this week, so it's like $250, I believe, first prize.
Are you coming dressed up?
Yeah, I'm going to try to do something clever.
Okay.
I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to win, but I'm going to go clever.
Okay. All right.
So maybe I'll be a mime and I won't speak.
That would be rare. Yeah, I was going to say that would be hard for you to do, I would imagine.
Yeah, so Wednesday, it starts at 8 o'clock. It's 8 till 1 in the morning, Whiskey North. That's in like near Carrollwood, I believe.
Okay.
I've never been there, so I'm excited to go and be a part of it.
Nice.
And then Thursday, they have the booze cruise down here in Ybor.
Oh, nice.
So it's, I think it's Sippin' Pretty Tampa is putting it on. Shout out to you guys.
Sippin' Pretty Tampa.
Yeah.
What is that?
Just killing the game over there on Instagram.
Sippin' Pretty.
Yeah. So they are doing cocktail contests. So there's a bunch of different bars and restaurants getting involved. And I guess there's like I'll be at Zydeco, the brewery right here across from Stone Soup.
Yep, I know.
And so I've been there a bunch. It's like Cajun food, and they have their own brewery there. Awesome stuff.
You like Cajun food?
Some of it, yeah. I love gumbo.
Because you don't like spicy, right?
Some spicy, just not crazy hot.
Okay, got it.
I'm not going to eat a ghost pepper. But
I can't wait to sneak a ghost pepper on this guy.
That'd be tough. But that's on Thursday. I think it starts at like 6 or 7.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I'm sure the Castle this weekend. I know I've seen a ton of promotion for that. That place gets wild. Let's be honest. It's Halloween in July over there. You know?
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit on one of the previous ones. That the Castle does get a little out of control.
Out of control. little out of touch or in touch, depending on what side of the helmet you're wearing.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. So the art thing. When you said that's Thursday?
Thursday is the art walk in Ybor.
Okay.
And it's right down the strip, all 7th Avenue. So I'll be up there, and I'm excited. That's going to be a lot of fun down here.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have my art there. I'll have my art up at Whiskey North if it doesn't sell. But going back to the Bucks, I did some really cool. You guys saw when you walked in.
Some really cool Bucks stuff you've built lately.
Yeah, I just I think it's the time, and it's the passion of the city right now.
Yeah.
So might as well give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. That's exciting.
And you can check out my art on vintage_gimmick on Instagram, or stop by the studio Thursday, Friday, or Saturdays. We're 2213 East 6th Avenue, where we shoot the podcast here. And it's funny, people come in saying like, "What's this back here?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's a podcast. You should check it out."
Yeah, people ask you.
Oh yeah, when they come in, they're like, "Why is this like?"
Why don't you have your shitty sign hung up somewhere so people know?
Yeah, but it's pretty cool because they don't understand. It's like, whoa, that's a little like, is this just like a chill? But it's cool if I have clients here.
You could chill back here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is a nice little hangout spot, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think, Fitz? Don't you think it's come a long way?
Yeah, long way.
Yeah.
Now you finally can actually see the art that you have over there.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's a good example. People maybe don't even know what your art looks like, but now they see
Yeah.
the Superman thing there. I love it.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks for that. But yeah, so do you know anything going on this weekend?
I know a couple things going on this weekend. One of them I mentioned at Wiregrass. There is that Halloween kind of like fall festival type of thing going on. Yeah, which is like live music they're going to have going on all day. It's Saturday and Sunday. Excuse me. In addition to that,
Got to get that platinum times 7
Yeah,
vodka.
you know, only the best. Only the best, my platinum vodka. But it's also kind of like a big food truck rally, live entertainment, live music, shopping, all types of fun stuff going on. So that's like kind of more of like a family event type of thing. I know that's going on this weekend. Another thing I had wrote down is another Halloween brawl crawl. Brawl crawl.
A lot of fights going on.
Oh, that would be fun. A Halloween brawl crawl. But this is actually the Halloween bar crawl, excuse me, going on in downtown Tampa at Parks and Rec. So that's right across from Sparkman Wharf, and that starts on Saturday, October 30th at 6:30 to 9:30. So head over there, and they're going to be jumping around from a couple different bars. You can kind of buy a ticket. It should be kind of a cool experience. Everybody will be dressed up and out of control and wild, as you kind of figured it would be.
Absolutely, and you got that wild T-shirt ordered. I'm excited to see.
Yeah, so yeah, I did. I actually ordered my first wild T-shirt. Again, I don't know if anybody wants merch for the.
It's coming. We're in the midst.
It's in the mix, but yeah. So that's a couple things that are going on this week. And me personally, I'll be heading over to Halloween Horror Nights over in Orlando. It's gonna be a packed house, I know, because it's the weekend before Halloween.
You'll be in the middle of the pack, keeping that head low.
In the middle. Yeah, I'll be in the middle. I'll be trying to avoid
dodging ghosts.
Yeah, like I said, maybe I liked your suggestion earlier. Maybe I'll just pretend that I'm blind so people don't mess with me. You know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna pick on the blind guy at the Halloween festival, right?
But if I was in there, that's the first person I'm
you're
picking
an asshole.
on.
I think that's because you're.
Well, they don't get to experience sight. So how, if they were really blind, wouldn't it be cool if they get that? Because I think if you can't see, you can hear better, right? No, I think that's true.
I think they just call that cruel. That's
it's rude. Cruel and unusual?
That's rude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but speaking of being rude, have you buried any local businesses lately? Or
no? I haven't been to any shitholes in a while. Yeah,
yeah, good for you. I figured you'd have a couple places you wanted to really bring down this week. You know?
No, nothing but greatness. I went over to Bricks for lunch over on the other side of Ybor, across from the hotel there. What's it called?
Oh, Hotel Hyatt. Yeah.
Very good food, very good atmosphere.
Bricks is good in Ybor. Yeah, I like that place.
It was very cool.
Well,
very
cool. Remember we were shitting on local business last week. Well, you were. And I remember you said then you're...
Not shitting on the business, shitting on the food that we ate from the business.
The food that the business actually produces.
Good soda. I told them when I left. Great soda.
Yeah, great soda. So, but didn't your wife and sister go there?
Sister-in-law, yes.
Oh, sister-in-law.
Yes.
What's the feedback?
They loved it. They like my sister-in-law actually liked.
Can you trust what this guy says? I'm not so sure.
My sister-in-law liked the what was it called, Mrs. Miyagi?
Oh yeah, she liked the Mrs. Miyagi.
She liked it.
So she likes Korean
taco.
But
the thing is, she could be just coming up against me and just throwing it out there.
Why would she do that?
Yeah, you know. It could be playing devil's advocate there, but no, they they enjoyed it.
They enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was cool.
So again, I think liking, disliking, it's all relative, right? I mean, we can agree on that now.
I mean, I guess. If you like to go against me, it's good. If you want to be real with yourself, folks.
Are you going trick-or-treating this weekend with your little ones and all that?
Possibly, but the adult trick or treating's Friday. If you want to hear it, so I'm gonna dress up as an FBI agent and knock on random doors that aren't having trick or treat candies and just see what happens. But I'll wear a bulletproof vest and a body camera so we can get plenty of footage.
You probably need that here anymore.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. Should I wear a purge mask or is that a little too much?
That could probably get you killed.
Especially here.
Yeah.
You don't just roll up on 9th Avenue.
No. I agree with that. Hey, one other thing I was thinking of, speaking of Halloween, is the Halloween. I saw there's another Halloween movie coming out with like Jamie Lee Curtis. Were you a fan of the Halloween movies or no? Not really. No, Fitz, you? No.
Not really.
Yeah, well, either was I. The only thing why I'm even like bringing it up is because I just remember the last one that I saw, and I think it was called like Halloween H2O, but it was one of those Halloween.
That was
series.
Back in the day.
Yeah, it was like I was in high school, I think, at the time, but they chopped his fucking head off. I mean, how does he come back after you chop someone's head off?
I gotta be honest, if we're going with like the Halloween movies, the newest, not the newest, but like back, I want to say maybe 10 years ago now, Freddy versus Jason was awesome.
You like that?
Oh.
See, I thought that got like really crapped on and like shit on because like it was just so...
played out.
Like it was like a joke almost. Like
but
it was
wait
like
a second.
comedy.
Have you seen the ones before it?
No.
Dude, come on, man.
Again, I don't like scary things. That's why I'm going to be blind at Halloween Horror Nights.
I think Freddy vs. Jason was awesome.
Really?
And
Jason
you have
won,
to understand the gimmick. Yeah, Jason, and no one wins because
I thought Jason came out carrying his head, but Freddy was still laughing.
But he's in your dreams.
So you can't kill him.
Yeah, he pulled him out of dreams. Well, they tried to pull him out of the dreams, but Freddy vs. Jason's great.
Pull him out of the dreams.
Yeah, because Freddy's in your dreams. Kills you in your dreams.
I never dreamed about Freddy.
Dude, we got to get you dreaming.
Yeah,
I'll give you that drug they take where you can never dream.
Is that what it is? That they're all on drugs?
Yes, I'm sure. Whoever wrote that must have been on drugs. Good one, still, probably.
So, yeah, I just didn't understand that. Yeah, you chop a guy's head off, yet he comes back to like,
Some people like it, some people don't. What can we say?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's the way everything goes.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know?
I guess you're right.
Like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Speaking of some people like, what's going, did you know anything about this? I guess Netflix or something, and I want to get into some current events just because, I mean, we might as well bring some stuff up.
Yeah.
So Netflix was trying to take it down, or certain people that work for that, because he said something about a community.
Yeah, I guess I did see the special, which I thought was brilliant. I think Dave Chappelle.
So you saw it?
I saw it.
I have to watch it.
You have to watch it. It was hilarious, but he does a whole big thing on LGBTQ community and.
Is it poking fun, or is he telling a story? Like, what's the?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, he has, which is. Again, why they get so mad? He tells this kind of like beautiful story throughout it about his.
Oh, and then he hammers it.
Well, no, but he just tells this funny story about a transgender woman he knew, and how she was into comedy and he really gave her a shot and blah blah blah, and like he tells this joke at the end that he just says like, she ended up getting picked on so bad by her own community that she ended up killing herself. Like a really sad story. Like,
now, community like the trans community or the comic community?
The trans community. Now, the trans community, she got brought down by the trans community for defending Dave Chappelle.
So why is that something that would make him be in trouble for that? Or like,
well,
can we just agree that like everyone's gonna have a problem with something?
I think what he was trying to. Again, I don't know.
Sounds like we're breaking this down way too much.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought comedy was like one of those things that like had no limits.
And that's kind of the point he's making throughout the whole thing. It's just like this used to be all about poking fun at each other and having fun, and now it's gotten so like
Has
serious.
anyone listened to like Andrew Dice Clay?
Oh my god.
Like, what do you mean poking fun?
Mary, quite contrary. Cut that pussy, it's much too hairy.
Hey! But like that's my point is like, can we be I mean, we're doing forms of comedy in here. If we say something that maybe isn't now is how much of this though? See, I don't like this because I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
When they say the trans community or certain people are sticking up for the trans community by attacking Dave Chappelle, now you're putting yourself and others in boxes.
Right.
I think that's the problem. You can have an individual opinion and you shouldn't feel like, even if people don't agree with it, and somebody can have an opinion that I don't agree with, or I can have an opinion somebody else doesn't agree with, but why are we going to fuel that into hatred? Or we're not just going to say we don't like it. We want to attack you and try to hurt you financially or make you feel bad. Because I think the easy way to do that is no one should feel bad if somebody attacks you. And I know it's tough. It's easier said than done.
Sure.
But it's weird to me, not even that it's Dave Chappelle or whatever. I mean, we're talking about comedy. So if they're trying to control what comics can say, why would we watch comedy?
Yeah.
That's like a release.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is in his message on what he's trying to say. I guess what happened was like over 1,000 Netflix employees decided to walk out on the company unless they took down Dave Chappelle's special.
And I'm hoping, just like, all the other things people are trying to get pressed, if enough people are like, fine, then walk out, we'll hire new people.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing it didn't get taken down, correct?
It did not get taken down. It's still up there.
What did they do? Did they sack up and walk back in?
I'm not real sure.
But that's like the hive mind. It's like, hey, there's two people that really felt, and I can understand that. If they felt some kind of way about what he said, you can cry in silence.
Yeah. Well, you have, everyone has the right to feel the way that they feel about anything. But then just don't watch it. Like, just don't turn it on.
Or watch it, complain about it, round up 1,000 people, but when somebody says, well, then you don't have a job anymore, don't take it to now you don't have a job. You made a choice.
Right, yeah. You decided to walk out, type of thing. But yeah, I think, I love Dave Chappelle's response. It was just kind of like, hey, I was already paid. I don't give a fuck if you walk out.
And we sent and the best part, we sent an invite out to Dave Chappelle, so hopefully he will be here.
I can't wait. Dave Chappelle next week.
Monday, if you're available, we'll get you a ticket booked, and we'd love to just kind of hear it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. He's definitely the GOAT as far as
he's one of the GOATs.
Yeah, one of the GOATs for sure when it comes to comedy.
You know what's funny too? I love Tim Dillon is a really funny comic. And I love him, and Artie Lang was amazing back in the day. I listened to the old school Howard Sterns and stuff. Here's my question: have
you seen Artie lately?
Not lately. How lately?
Oh my gosh! Like this year.
No.
Oh, has anybody seen Artie Lang lately? Because you need to see the way this guy looks right now.
But
It's
I heard
scary.
he's clean, so is it good?
His nose exploded.
Well, I knew that. That was years ago.
Well, I think it got worse.
But I don't think it exploded.
I think
there
something's
was
wrong.
massive drug addiction, abuse.
Yeah, well, that would definitely happen. But
Right.
is something? I mean, he's looking worse and worse. By the way, also, Fitz, you got to throw it up on the screen. Marilyn Manson. Have you seen Marilyn Manson?
Dude, I saw Marilyn Manson.
Oh my gosh!
One thing I love, Marilyn Manson. I saw him do
I can't
Sweet
unsee
Dreams.
it.
I think. Yeah, I think he was singing at like a country concert or something, and he.
What?
I forget.
Put
but
it
I
on
saw
the
a video.
iPad.
Yeah, I don't know what he sang Sweet Dreams like recently, and it was just
Yeah.
Marilyn just sticking to it with that second eye. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Yeah, Fitz, I can't because I don't have the internet.
But we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it. And we got a nice little contraption all set up. So for future weeks, you know, it's gonna be awesome. But so Marilyn Manson. Wow.
Yeah, he
Where
quite
did time
changed.
go?
He changed quite a bit.
Did he? Because when I saw him, he changed like his body type, but his face and everything was still the same. He had the haircut gimmick, the whole deal.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't know. He had.
Were you a Marilyn fan back in the day? Were you anti-government gimmick?
No, I was never like an anti-government.
Not
gimmick.
anti-government. What was he? Anti like?
I don't know. He was just kind of like anti like religion and everything, right? Yeah. Like I don't know. He was.
You weren't into him.
Not really. No. I was into like alternative, but he was a little too much for me. You know, but you know, I don't know. I thought he was fine. He was fine.
But he redid. Did you spill your platinum?
Yeah.
He redid an Eurythmics classic. Sweet Dreams are made of these.
And that's probably my favorite song.
Yeah. Or The Beautiful People.
What do you think about this? 'Cause I
Platinum vodka? I don't know, man. I wouldn't advise it for anybody. Shout out to Platinum. Hey, if you want to come on the podcast, we'd love to taste test your new stuff.
This motherfucker. I was going to ask,
Plastic vodka.
you know, we go through, I had this debate with my wife all the time. And again, this is, sorry, Fitz, we're going a little bit off the whiteboard again.
No, we got that whiteboard.
But this is general
Clean.
topic. This is general topic. Stones or the Beatles, like what were more influential on music,
Okay.
right? I feel like that's a good debate for anybody. I mean, what's your opinion?
See, you probably don't want my opinion because neither of those really get me. And I apologize.
Oh, shit.
I apologize.
Okay, so you're not a
when
music
they say
guy.
like Kurt Cobain? Well, I mean, if you look around, Kurt Cobain was the '90s Beatles version of.
Thank you.
Like-
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
No, but like so, Beatles, Stones. I mean, I prefer the Stones. If you're asking me like what music out of those two I prefer, I'm just not a Beatles guy.
You're not a Beatles guy.
No.
I would say though the Beatles were more influential on the music scene than the
Okay.
Stones, right? You disagree or? I guess you know this guy's got like no opinion on everything. Every time I try to ask him, it's like, yeah, you know, I don't really like tacos. All right, everything you're indifferent about everything. It seems.
Unless I like it or dislike it. If I'm indifferent, I'm indifferent. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
It's like if I see that hat, I don't like it or dislike it. I'm indifferent.
My hat?
Yeah.
What the fuck's your hat?
Shout out to JEG Design. You see him hating on you guys? Come on now. That's terrible.
Who's JED Design?
JEG Design is my website guy for my business up north. He's a beast.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shout
Getting
out.
to be a scratch golfer here soon. I heard he's playing good.
Oh yeah, is that the case? You play golf, right?
I do. I try.
Yeah, you told
Whack
me
it
you'd
around.
invite me out. You never did, but you know that's chill. Anyway, so what are you gonna? what do you?
So speaking of what we should do next week, no. So
I thought you were inviting me out to play golf next week.
Well, I invite you out to play golf next week.
All right.
All right.
I can't make it actually.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't be there.
But no, I want to go through like our plans for next week,
talking to microphone.
this week and next week's podcast. You know what we plan on doing. So we talked about a couple things. Number one, having a guest on,
Oh, I can't wait.
and we have a couple people. That,
Who?
Well, I told you that, and you were saying you like magicians and stuff. Italian
Yeah.
Magic, shout out, bro. He just hit me up.
We're gonna have a magician
Street
on.
magician. I hope so. I just Instagrammed
So next
him earlier
week,
today.
magician.
Next week, magician. Monday.
Oh my God.
Vitalik hit it up. But street art's so cool.
That's kind of like this is kind of like a dream come true for me.
Really?
A magician here, like
Well-
right next to me,
well-
doing magic tricks.
well,
That's pretty cool.
Let me give you a quick story then. So my grandmother.
Yeah.
So my dad's mom, Big T. Shout out Big T.
Big T legend.
Oh yeah, he is a legend. So she when she retired,
Yep.
she went to clown school and became a professional clown and did magic at like kids
Really?
parties. Yeah, her and like 5 of her friends were like, hey, we want to do something. So instead
Yeah.
of like pickleball,
Okay.
they're like, let's
be clowns?
go to clown. Yeah,
Let's be
she
clowns.
was Bingo the clown.
Wow.
So as in
Bingo. I love bingo, too.
in my grade schools, she would give me magic tricks. I have my box of magic
Yeah.
tricks here in the studio.
Really?
She would teach me how to do the tricks.
Yep.
She would I remember in 3rd grade she flew up to Vermont and
Yeah.
actually did a magic show in full costume to my 3rd grade my classmates.
Okay.
Amazing stuff. So I have a soft spot for magic as well.
Okay.
And Vitaly, every time I'm up on the street, Vitaly's out there and he kills it. Like, dude, he's good.
Really?
He'll probably do some tricks in here for us, and I'm gonna get him.
Oh no! I mean, he's got to.
Oh, he will. He'll crush
He's
it.
got to. He's got to.
so-
So, did she have like a signature? I feel like most clowns have like a signature thing.
You know what I'll say? My favorite trick was she blew up this balloon and she would poke a long like metal rod through it.
Oh, through the balloon.
Yeah, it wouldn't pop. Pull it back out and it's fine.
Any idea how she did it?
Of course.
Are you not gonna tell me?
No, you don't tell. Magic's real. I mean, you're a wrestler. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I worked a lot
real.
of magic. I worked a lot of magic there. I beat a lot of guys a lot bigger than
And
me.
held the title? Did you ever hold the belt?
I held a few belts. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I did. I was a cruiserweight champion.
You were a heel.
I was a heel. I was the bad guy.
Damn.
Which, by the way, are you going to hang my piece of art? Do you remember that from last week?
Yes,
The art piece was
yes.
awesome, dude. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. And you've got so many new pieces here
Oh.
in the gimmick now, too.
I got super creative this week with I had the birth of my daughter, and so I had a week of just not coming into the studio, and my time, not
Are you
sleeping
sure?
helped to get my creative juices flowing. And
Yeah.
Man, you've seen a few. There's a lot of stuff I'm releasing for these shows.
Cool
So
ones in
sick.
here. There's some really cool Buccaneers ones right now,
wild.
and some cool Nirvana ones.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like those aren't going to last over the
No,
weekend.
I don't think so.
Are you going to show pictures before the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I've
Because
shown
if you
like
do, there's a good
progress
chance-
shots on Instagram, but
Okay.
like I haven't said for sale. And I
Okay.
just actually listed one of the Buccaneers ones, the Pirates of the Caribbean one.
Oh, nice.
Which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't think that'll
that's,
last.
Yeah, I don't think that's
No.
going to last. through
I'm
the
excited
weekend.
though to have somebody like rock it out because I mean Bucks fans are in full effect right now.
So back on track with
Yeah.
what we're doing this weekend.
So we've picked. We're going to Coppertail
Oh, should I go
Brewery.
live on Instagram or should I not do that?
You can.
What do you think, Fitz? Should I
Fitz,
go
what do
live
you
on
think?
Instagram? I don't want to do anything Fitz does not approve of.
Ooh, Fitzy, do you think we're ready
Fitz,
for it?
sometimes he gets a little nervous when we try new things and he gets upset at me.
I'm not upset. I'm just like, okay, we're
So he's upset.
So he's like, I'm not upset. I'm just kind of like,
I'm just watching out for
okay.
you're a little bit happy right now.
All right, it looks like we are live
Okay, we're live right now. Let's
on
go.
Instagram. But so what we are doing is we are going to Coppertail Brewing Company, and we're going to do it without sugarcoating.
Oh, I don't know if I'll make it work unless I put it up there on Fitz's table. Do you think I should try, or is it not worth the
No,
time?
we're good. Let's leave it on here for a minute and see what's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe we have somebody saying something.
Yeah. Throw
Okay.
it up there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to
Go
throw it
live.
up there. So you need to talk for a second
Yeah,
to
of
give me a
course.
second. Okay.
So we're going to Coppertail, and neither of us have been there. Fitz, hopefully you can come with us. I know you're super busy right now. Our faithful production guy, our producer of the show. So hopefully you can come with us. But we're gonna, get a lunch, try out their beers, and we're gonna not sugarcoat, exactly who, what, where, why, and how they get down over there.
Yeah.
I love that idea. Fitz, if you want to go, it's not live, Fitz, right now.
So I have to.
Yeah,
hit the button.
you'll have to hit the button. So if you just turn on the wide cam, we'll just bullshit for a second. What were
Yeah.
you just saying? Okay, so this is,
No, Coppertail Brewing Company.
oh yes, I know. So that's going to be our first not sugar-coated.
Not sugarcoated.
Which I've heard
Neither of
good-
us have been.
Neither of us have been, but I've
So you already got some sugar-coated.
yeah.
Okay.
Neither of us have been, but I'm not that I've got it sugar-coated. I'm just saying I've heard good things about it. It's that big gray building right there, right?
Yeah.
With the big painting
It
on it.
looks
and everything.
cool outside.
It looks really cool outside.
And you're not a beer drinker, so we'll probably do cocktails, I'm guessing.
Yeah, definitely cocktails, and then we'll get some food, and we're gonna not sugarcoat anything about it.
Nope.
Nope. Just like I do.
Yeah.
Just like I do on every video.
Okay.
I'm not sugarcoating anything.
Shit.
It's gonna
You ain't
be the
sugarcoating shit.
it's gonna be the real deal.
All right, I'll promise you, I
Promise
won't sugarcoat it either.
You sugarcoat everything.
Come on, now people know better than
Do you
that.
honestly do you not think that I showed your live or not your live, but like how you really felt at the Capitol Taco?
Yeah, you you reared it back a little bit, but you showed me what's up.
What do you mean I pulled it back?
I mean, the scream at the end, you didn't say, like, you know. But no, here's the thing. I wasn't, and we said this, I wasn't talking shit. Sorry, Capital Tacos. I mean, we're live now. I'm talking shit. I'm not talking shit about Capital Tacos.
Okay.
We talked about a taco that Capital Tacos made.
Well, and again, you didn't like it, but
my wife went back with my sister-in-law, and they liked it.
And they loved it.
Yeah, but you still lied about 4.6.
And then, how is that a lie?
Because you told me it wasn't. You said first bite 4.6. You knew it sucked after that. You hated it, and I saw it all over your face. Now, if you want to lie to yourself, that's just not right.
Okay, well, 4.6 was an honest review.
Okay.
For the first bite.
For the first bite.
Yeah, for the first bite. And that's
you
all
should
I'm
have been sitting at that table with those other influencers. I think that's where you.
Well, not only did your wife and sister-in-law like it, but you said you had other friends that hit you up and were like, "It's great." So maybe you're the only one.
But they were saying they have killer tacos. The original taco.
Okay.
The
See,
beef
now
taco.
you're getting very granular here.
Okay.
I mean, a taco's a taco, no?
No, absolutely. You think Miss Miyagi is the same as a ground beef taco?
It's just a taco with different shit in it. You throw something in a tortilla, it's all of a sudden a taco.
Tuna fish sandwich taco is a taco. Give me a break. No, so we're going to Coppertail.
Right,
we're going to not sugarcoat it.
We're going to Coppertail, and we're not sugarcoating anything.
Maybe when you bring the camera, we'll get some interviews of people that are already there. If they've maybe been there before, we can get some kind of...
All right, so again, Not Sugarcoated is going to be like a new segment on the show. So if anyone has other ideas on where they'd like us to go for Not Sugarcoated, you can leave them in the comments. Leave them live right now if you want to leave them live. Send some badges. Show some support for the channel.
Please.
Yes, and if you want to be a sponsor for the channel, you can reach out to us at What's Good Tampa Show or what'sgoodtampa.com. Thank you again, Sean, so much for reaching out to that recent sponsor. Right? What did they say, by the way?
Oh, dude, I'm setting it up for a segment, and
what do you mean you're setting it up for?
Last week was tough.
What did they say, Sean?
They didn't get back to me yet, but I left a message.
Okay, you swear?
I'm not sugarcoating it.
Yeah,
so we got a comment. Urban Still House.
Oh, there we go. Never heard of it. Urban Still House. What's that?
Urban Still House. All right. Well, put it on the list, Fitz.
Yep.
Can you spell that for me, Fitz?
Urban Still House.
I'll do it.
All right, let's do that one too. Thank you.
Thank you. And so here's my thing too: is I want to. It's not just about not sugarcoating.
Yeah.
I want to say if
don't try to change the subject.
All right, I didn't reach out to them, and I will.
Oh, so you didn't reach out to them?
No,
so
I didn't.
Just like the dog episode, this guy, I can't tell when he's telling the truth. You didn't reach out to him.
You're one of those.
So you had
You're one of those Netflix employees that walked up and rounded up the herd.
So you're like, oh, dude, this guy talks every week. This guy talks to me.
This guy's trying to cancel Chappelle. I can't believe it.
Every week this guy talks to me. Dude, we're gonna get sponsors for the show, and the show's gonna grow up.
Go
it's gonna be
coffee
great.
all day.
I go, guess what, Sean? We got a new sponsor. Will you reach out to him? He's like, yeah, sure thing. This is like 2 weeks ago.
I've had a busy week, okay? But not only are we going to reach out, maybe we'll do a
busy week. Again, it was 2 weeks ago.
We're going to call him live next week.
Just in case,
the
person was referring to It's in St. Pete from makers of Horse Soldier Bourbon.
Oh, okay, all right, I
will
that.
definitely try that out.
All right,
for
sounds
sure.
good.
Bourbon all day, thank you. I will definitely go there. Yes, I will reach out to them.
Well, I appreciate that. 3 weeks later,
it's an
they're probably
energy drink. It's all natural. We'll taste test it, and we won't sugarcoat it.
All right, doesn't it?
Now I can't. I'm going to get their sponsorship first.
Okay, yeah.
And then we'll tell them how we really feel.
Yeah, make sure they spend the money.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Not Sugarcoated going on this weekend at Coppertail Brewing.
Yes.
We also are going to be. What was the other thing we're doing next? Oh, the Magician.
Yeah, Magician's coming in.
What else we got next week?
We're also going to have people reach out. And did you say how they can get a hold of us? Even if you're a business
about 30
owner.
Seconds ago.
If you're a business owner and you want us to come check it out, please hit us up.
Yeah, okay.
Find me vintage_gimmick on Instagram.
Are you signing off?
No. Should I?
I don't know. It sounded like you were signing off.
I can't plug my own place. 2213 East 6th Avenue here in Ybor. I'm just trying to update the people online where to find my amazing art. But thanks.
Yeah.
Hurting up the 1,000 Netflix over here. I'm going to get him a Netflix t-shirt.
Me a Netflix t-shirt? Why?
Over here trying to cancel Chappelle. So, listen.
I'm not canceling Chappelle. I thought he did a great special. I thought that everything was great about it.
We're pro Chappelle. And we're trying to get him in very shortly.
So. Yeah. Oh, he'll be in next week, too, right?
Sweet. I love it. Tune in live.
He's also part. Okay, cool. Well, anything else then before we head out?
I think that was awesome.
All right. Well, sounds good. Well, you can get a hold of us again at What's Good Tampa Show or what'sgoodtampa.com, or reach out to us on email at what'sgoodtampashow@gmail.com. You can find me at Tampa is Life, or you can find him at vintage_gimmick, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Keep it real, peeps.
Keep it real. Peace.
Thanks for listening to the What's Good Tampa Show. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at What's Good Tampa Show, or visit what'sgoodtampa.com to get involved with the show. See you next time.